Hi everyone, this tutorial is going to be a Valentine's Day design. The first colour we're going to use is pink. I'm using light pink from Grimace and we're just going to apply it on half a sponge just over the eye area to start with. So right into the eyelids, over the whole eye, up to the eyebrow, and then you want to make a wing shape with your paint. So you can see it starts right in the corner and then it tapers out to a point at the top. Then we're going to join the two eyes together in the middle, just right across the top of the nose. And we're also going to bring it down across the cheekbones. The next colour I'm going to take is from the Grimace 12 palette, the Pearl colours. I don't know the name of it, but it's the reddish one, the darkest pink. So load that up and you're going to paint that directly sort of joining on to the pink that you've already done, not over the top of it, and it's going to come up into the forehead. So just press it in, touch in the pink but not over the top. And then you just want to fade this colour out into the forehead. We're also going to bring some of this colour down underneath the cheekbones as well. So just dab it into the pink and blend it out. So you should end up with something like this. Then the next colour we're going to take is the darkest red from Grimace. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the blood red colour that they do. Load a tiny bit up onto your sponge because this is really dark, this colour. And we're going to put that on top of the pearl colour just to give it a bit more depth. So just press it in along that line where the light pink and the pearl join. And then you're going to want to blend it out towards the forehead. Don't blend it into the pink. We're going to add some of this darker red to the cheekbones as well, not too much, but just a little bit. Then with the same colour again, just press some onto the eyelids. You don't need to fill up the whole eyelid, just the very bottom. And then the last thing for the base is to take a little bit of white and just press that onto the eyebrows. Not too much. If it looks like it's too bright, then you can just go back over it with your pale pink to tone it down a little bit. So that's your base. Then we need to take I'm going to take a round number 8 brush and we're going to paint some hearts. You might find it easier to use a smaller brush or a square brush. It's entirely up to you. But the colour that we're going to use is a darker pink from Grimace. And the first heart we're going to do is right in the middle. This is going to be the biggest heart, so right in the centre. And then we're going to do 2 smaller ones just underneath the eye at a slanted angle. Now you won't be able to see these hearts very clearly to start with because the red is obviously darker than the pink. So you're just putting down a base colour and we're gonna add some shadows later so they stand out a bit more. Okay, so now using a smaller brush, we're going to take some more of the darkest red and we're going to outline the hearts and we're going to smudge the darker colour into the middle to give them like a shadow around the edge. Then take all the paint off your brush so it's just wet and you can just re-go over the edges just to blend them a little bit more so that the darker red mixes in with the pink. Now still with the same brush we're going to pick up some white. I'm using Diamond Effects white. Just load up your brush and we're going to paint in some teardrops. The next teardrops are going to go right along the line, so that line we've got between the pink and the red, you're going to paint straight over it, so that's why you don't need to worry too much about your blending there. Now I'm going to change my brush to a number 3, still using white. We're going to outline some of the teardrops. And we're also going to add a little squiggle coming down the side of the face. As you can see, I've done them slightly differently. The little loop is at the top of this one and the loop is at the bottom of this one, just to give it some detail really. And then we're going to change back to the darkest red, still with the number 3 brush, and load it up, and we're going to do some shadowing. I'm also going to add a couple of starbursts for some extra detail. And one down here. And then if you want to, you could finish at that, or you can go on and fill in the mouth like I'm going to do. I'm going to use the dark red, and I'm just going to outline the lips with it. And then I'm going to take the same dark pink that we used to draw our hearts. I'm going to fill in the rest of the lip and just blend the two colours together while they're still wet. And that's your Valentine's Day mask finished. If you wanted to, as an extra step, you could go and put some glitter on. I would use it on the lips and probably on the hearts. I wouldn't put it all over the face because it's quite a busy face as it is. So just a little bit here and there always looks nice. This face is quite a long face to paint. I wouldn't necessarily use it at all events. Things like corporate, if you've got a long queue, or birthday parties, I wouldn't offer it to all the children because you'll be there forever. You could do it for the birthday child, or corporate events where it's a slow day and you don't have many children to paint and you can take that little bit, a little bit longer with each one, then this sort of face is perfect. But if you want to, you can simplify it down and then you can use it for all events. I'll pop some photos up at the end so you can have a proper look without me wobbling my head all over the place. And that's it really. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.